Show. You're still watching the AM Club on MX24 TV. Name is Godwin Nambo here with
Hi
MFA
guys.
at the T,
Yes.
at the T, at the T. Well, we said it's a season of breaking Guinness World Records, and Ghana is really making it to that list. This morning, our next guest is looking to break the record for the longest speech by a person. And we're super excited to have Adwoa Safoa join us this morning via Zoom. Hi, Adwoa. Or Safoa, which one should I say?
I think you should like Safoa.
Safoa, rather.
Or Global Safoa.
Ah, come on. Safoa, please unmute yourself for us.
Can you unmute for us?
I just did that.
Nice one.
Which one do you like? Adwoa Safoa or Global Safoa?
Global legends.
International. International. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, says Happy New Year, my brother, and says God keep us long as we enjoy our day.
Amen.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you have heard wow. Because I mean, for Safoa that we all know, we know that you're quite busy with a lot of things like awards, your businesses, you're very active on many other things. One of the last things I would not even think you would attempt would be this one. However, I'm still not surprised because after all, it's Safoa, right? So I want you to take us back to, how it really started for you and why you wanted to be part of this.
Thank you so much, MFA, and good morning to MS24 viewers. If we all can remember, so many years ago, a white comedian won, he used this movie to win Guinness World Record. So you know that I'm somebody that from childhood, I follow styles and I follow things that people do a lot when it's good and I know that it's going to benefit me in future. So I followed a white comedian to know what the Guinness World Record was about. So every day when I'm with my friends, I'll be like, I'll break a record someday. One day I'll break a record and they'll be laughing. So, the funny thing is that when I chose this journey, I said I was going to cook. And my friend said, hey, no. Let's go for your talent, which is talking. So last year around August, I wrote the Guinness World Record that I want to undergo the longest talking marathon. That's what I said. So when they replied in November that they've approved me, they brought in longest speech marathon by an individual. Wow. So that's my journey.
Okay, so this didn't start for you just recently. It didn't start for you. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. But, so you saw what happened with the earlier contenders for the cooking. When you saw the record, did you feel like, I should have cooked?
Yeah.
Because maybe it comes easy to you?
No, Godwin, no. Like, I'm somebody that I believe in listening to people because regardless of how brainy or intelligent you are, there's so much wisdom in other people that you need to live your destiny. So this is my path. This is me. God has blessed me with the voice, the energy, the tenacity to do stuff that I would love to win in that field. So I was so happy when I did not do the cooking because in social probably because I was thinking that with the ABA team, now I have my favorite.
Check sister way pa.
And that was what I was thinking. I never do some type of cultural something or mood anyway. The ones I do a little like maybe me and a meeting a bit. But be a me I'm happy that my friends and myself we could choose my path, which is the talking.
Let me hear your thoughts on it. Okay.
Yes, please go ahead.
Let me hear your thoughts on this. I mean, despite you sharing your how it started for you last year, when you brought the flyer out and when you made your intention public, how have we as Ghanaians received it, especially in the wake of many other people applying to be part of a certain, breaking one record or the other? Omajiatum, are you hearing as to say, we're doing it too much? Have they added you to the group of people that people are saying that, why are we doing the same thing plenty times? What do you think? What have you heard?
I think this is a very intelligent question, Emepa. You know that we are a country of about 33 million people. There are about 8 billion people in the world. And every day we have to attempt our destiny. Every day we have to fight for something new. You know, we live in a society that everybody has their opinions, but at the end of the day, what do you want to do with your life? How do you want to improve it or move on? So when I brought my flyer out, you know that one of the funny things is that I had a name out there already. So I think they weren't expecting somebody like a famous person to say, oh, I'm also going to look for another opportunity again. So what like people were saying was that a lot of people even called me, oh, Edu, you are famous already, we know you. And I said, this is not about fame. This is about my destiny. My name, I want to put my name in another world of where I found myself. So this is something different altogether. So funny enough, you know, the flyer is something that people love to share willingly. I don't know if it's because of the Guinness World Record attached to it or anything, but it is something that people love to share willingly. And I'm so happy so far that MFA Godwin, as I'm talking right now, my news is in Cameroon, their biggest newspaper, which is The Sun. My news is in one of Nigeria's biggest online platforms, which is The Voice Nigeria. And like it's some blogs of Nigeria too are posting my flyers. And I'm happy because I think that our life is taking a forge ahead and the fight is still on. So I'm super happy. For me, MFR, I'm not somebody that I listen to the negative part and I will when we are with. That is, we have individual destinies and we have individual battles all our days. So for me, I always tell my friends that I want to fight and make a name. God should make a name for himself in my life. So I'm somebody, a go-getter. I'm somebody that I always want to fight out there.
The industry, how is the industry? You've mentioned other countries. How is the country Ghana sharing this news with you and
That's
the people
amazing.
you know?
You know that our legendary Jackie Appiah followed me yesterday. When I had my news, I personally called Nanama McBrown. I personally called Empress Gifty, PSC Esther, or Bradford. And the funny thing is that, you know, me growing up, MFA, I am not people, Mami Kanichumi, Pepe Joma girl. I am not somebody who show the friends I have outside. Because people can easily penetrate my people. That's what I realized from childhood. So when I was growing, I realized to protect myself and my space. Okay. So I'm somebody that I'm close to so many of our legends privately. So when I got my news, I privately called them. And interestingly, most of my sponsors on board were calls made from this legend to the sponsors, you understand?
Okay.
So, like it is, I have the name already. So people who have their differences with me will deepen their differences with even BP. You understand? Because, hey, you know what I said, yes, say, also, no. So, you know, we're human and people still have their differences regardless. Some about fresh, I will be able to hey, or free here, why am I? But this is a decent what we are talking about. Like, I've made a name by grace of God in the industry, home and international already. And I have my enemies, I have my people who like me. And all my days, I've loved myself, I've liked myself. And I know that those who are to be in for you, the universe will assign them. That is it.
Perfect.
I know, right?
What are we going to talk about? The longest speech in the day, yeah, kind of for how many hours? Any day.
So I'm looking at
You're so interesting. But you look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You as well.
But the longest speech is going to take like 5-6 days. So let me use your big platform to also explain what the longest speech is about.
Perfect.
The longest speech is me talking about several topics in Ghana, in Africa. So let's say I can take youth and entrepreneurship. It must make sense to the world. They must understand that, okay, she knows what she's saying. Let's say when I take the agency of time. I remember a book I read when I was a child, The Agency of Time, the need to respect time, like when you are on this journey of life. So I'm taking several topics to explain to the world. That's what the longest speech marathon is about.
Come on.
It is. I'm looking at the current world record holder. And if I'm wrong, correct me. It says 90 hours and 2 minutes. Is that it?
Yes, please.
90 hours and 2
Yes.
minutes. So you're going to be... Adwoa Safoa, please, help me out. Because after this show, the 3
7
hours...
a.m. to 10, no?
the 3 hours we do here... No?
When we go for a break, we are catching our breath.
When we are done, it's like... So I'm imagining you doing this for 5 or 6 days, right?
Yeah, 5 to 6 days.
That's a long
How
time.
many minutes do you have to
24,
rest?
48. 5 days, how many hours? That's a lot
So
of
24 by 2.
It's 5 minutes are 1 hour. It's
Okay.
5 minutes, 1 hour, and 20 minutes, 4 hours. And I just love the question that you asked, Godwin. You know, this is passion. One, mixed with destiny. Two, mixed with you looking for something for a greater part. So this is not when the mind and the body is thinking of, I'm tired, I am weak. This is you fighting to achieve something. And I'm so happy as a human being that regardless my mistakes, my flaws, I'm somebody that I have loved God from childhood. So that strength and capacity, according to Isaiah 40, God will give me. For that, I am sure that He has done it already. So
Okay.
it is my responsibility and my team to prepare well to get things done well.
Except
one.
I can't see you now. Is there a personal reason why you've turned the video off? And I say, yes, I could me
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So,
It's bad.
Adwoa Safoa,
sorry.
yes, now we can see you. So,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
again, I'm super excited about this, and I can't wait to see you to achieve it. You must be. Are you allowed at any point? I don't know what the rules are, but are you allowed at any point to read quotes, like pick from a book? I don't know, or
Or
read a
basically
book.
tell us what are the
Yeah.
do's and don'ts.
Okay, I can read scripts.
You can't read.
I can read books.
Wow.
Yes, I can. So that's why I said that. Let's say I take the youth and entrepreneurship. I'm permitted to use pointers. So let's say that I have about 40 pointers on youth and entrepreneurship. So when I take, let's say, why you must be creative as an entrepreneur, it is me to explain to Ghana, to everybody listening to me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and God.
I'm sure you're gonna have like the political parties
the
watch you.
question is that-
Political parties before more manifesto if his speech we mo.
Yes, I take your prophecy, it will happen.
Right.
And I have the luck to project Ghana, talk about Ghana, all we are made of. Because,
That's brilliant.
Emma, let me use you and Godwin as an example. You are young women, men and a guy and a woman that you wake up every dawn to go to work.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, you have a lot that you can do, but it's passion. So at the end of the day, whatever I'm going to do, it's passion mixed with love for me to just
We
do
can't
it.
even tell
And
from the
God
way you're
will give me that
explaining.
passion.
We can tell from the way you're going on and on and on.
What do you want us to do to help? Like, where are you doing it? Like, where are you also going to be in a glass? When I come, will you see me? When I wave at you, will you see me? Where will you be? What do you need?
It's a glass.
You're a comedian.
So you're a comedian, pa.
From the 9th, the event will take up from the 9th to the 14th of February.
Okay.
And we'll announce venue for this day to Friday. We'll announce our venue.
Okay.
With mine, like I told you from the beginning, it's like I am a public speaker speaking to audience, like so many people listening to one speaker. No noise, no sound. Every sound and noise come from just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Tough.
understand?
Tough.
So yes, depending, let's say the people can have their fun outside the venue, they can be making noise, but as soon as you walk into the venue, it's like you've walked into a conference.
Yeah.
So
What
then,
must be quiet.
your phones must be on silence, you must be quiet, listening to just the speaker. So when you're tired, you go home, but the speaker does not get tired by the grace of God.
Wow. Adwoa Safoa, what a daunting task you've taken on. And
Yeah.
we're wishing you the best.
We really, really wish you the best, and we'll be following, the start of it, the pre-post and everything. Update us on your social media so that we can also update our viewers as well. And we believe you can really do this, and so we're supporting you.
God will. All I need, MFA, I know you're a woman of prayer, Godwin, I know you're a man of prayer. When you guys are praying, you pray for strength and capacity for me. And like I said from the beginning, God has done it because He has never failed his and those that put his trust in him.
Beautiful.
So
Got
it
it.
is going to be an amazing journey. And people, the rest of the world are going to love Ghana, are going to love Africa because MFA as youth, we have everything it takes to tell the world that yes, we exist. Yes, we have the people. Yes, we have the power. Yes, we have the energy for the world to know what we are about. So it's going to be an amazing time to be alive, MFA.
Thank you. Thank you. We wish you the best.
Thank
And
you,
that prayer
MFA.
that you're asking
And
for,
please,
you've got it.
thank you, MFA. And I please, your platform, your big platform, MS24, kindly help share my flyers on your
Absolutely.
Instagram,
At all
your
costs.
WhatsApp
Absolutely.
status. MFA, I know you know all the big boys in the world, so please, I want to be on your status. Godwin,
Please link
you know
me.
all the big men in the world, I want to be on your status.
All right.
You
Thank
got
you
it.
guys, and God
Thank you.
bless
You've got it.
MS24.
All the
All the best.
All
Thank
the
you
best,
so
Mr.
much.
Well,
Okay,
well,
guys,
well, well,
yes,
well, well.
we're getting ready for another one. So the 9th to the 14th of January. Should update us when and how and on her socials, and also update you. But in the meantime, thank you so much for doing this with us today. We'll do same time tomorrow, 7 a.m. My name is MFA Akosia Aditi.
My name is Godwin Nambo. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you.